Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Monday morning, and this is Monday Morning Mindset. And what is mindset and why does it matter? So, mindset is a combination of your thoughts and your feelings that affect your attitude, that affect your actions, that controls everything that you do in your life. So, mindset is critically important. And I always call Monday Fun Day. This is the day where we get to set it all over again, or where I do. And so, this is Monday morning in my world. I don't know what time it is in your world, but wherever you are in the world, is a good time to reset your thinking, your mindset. And so, our oils today are Valor and Stress Away. And so Valor, oh, perfect. I see some people hopping on here with me live. Wonderful to see you. Welcome, Denisha. I love to see you here. Good morning to you. So Valor, putting a drop of Valor in your hand, taking a deep inhalation. So I only smooth that just on the very palm of the hand and take that deep inhalation of the oil. And so Valor is an oil that emotionally, for me, it's courage without conflict. It just helps you to step into the arena of what it is that you want to do, feeling no conflict, no internal conflict of should I, shouldn't I, do I, don't I? Not that pulling, but just like the knowingness and the certainty of who you are and where you're going and the thing that it is that you need to do. And stress away. So I use my oils maybe a little different than most people do use them. Gary used to always say that the inhalation of the essential oil was as important or more important than the topical application. And so, regardless of how you're using your oils, if you take deep inhalations of them first, you're going to get more benefit when you use them because of the emotional aspect of our healing. And so, stress away. Maybe I should say the emotional aspect of our living. Mm, Such a good oil. Oh my goodness. And you hold at the peak of your breath and then blow out and do that 3 times. I'm not doing it 3 times for the purpose of being able to talk to you and to maximize the time that I get to share in this little microscopic few minutes that I get to do Monday morning mindset. And so stress away is an oil that gives you calm confidence. And so, paired with valor, where you have courage without conflict, and then that calm confidence, beautiful, beautiful combination to put together. And along with it, good morning, Bill. Great to see you joining me. Good morning, Kate. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Darlene. Um, I love it that you're here. And I also really, really love it when you put in the chat where you're joining me from. And the reason I love that is because of the collaboration of this energy being lifted around the world. And I kind of know where you are scattered throughout the country, but it just such a reassurance to see that. So thank you so much for doing that as well. And so I have this beautiful little story that goes along with this, and it's called The Price of a Miracle. And this apparently was a true story, supposed to be a true story when I printed this off long ago. And it's about a little girl who went into her bedroom and she pulled a glass jar. You know, sometimes it was said they said it was a jelly jar. It still had the label on it from its hiding place in her closet. And she poured the change out in the floor and counted it carefully. She counted it 3 times because she knew that the total had to be exactly perfect. No chance for mistake. She did not want to make a mistake. And so carefully placing the coins back in the jar and twisting on the cap, she slipped out the back door of their house and made her way 6 blocks away to the Rexall drugstore. And she went in, and then she waited patiently for the pharmacist to give her some attention. He seemed like he was too busy to pay any attention to this little girl. And so Tess was her name, and she scuffed her feet on the floor and she made a noise and she cleared her throat and she was making herself as known as possible. And she cleared her throat again with the most disgusting sound that she could muster up, and no good. The pharmacist paid no attention to her. So she finally put her quarter or her jar up on the counter and jiggled around all the coins and made a big clatter. And then she took a quarter from her jar and she started banging it on the counter. And that did it. That got the pharmacist's attention. And he said to her in a very perturbed voice, he was very annoyed. He said, "What do you want? I'm talking to my brother on the phone and I haven't seen him for ages and I want to finish my conversation." And the little girl replied with all the confidence she could muster up, "Well, I want to talk to you about my brother. He is really, really sick and I want to buy a miracle." "I beg your pardon," said the pharmacist. "His name is Andrew and he has something bad growing inside of his head. And my daddy said that only a miracle can save him now. So how much does a miracle cost? I want to buy a miracle." The pharmacist was a little less annoyed and a little less gruff. And he responded to the girl, "Well, we don't sell miracles here, little girl. I'm sorry, but I can't help you." This did not deter Tess. She said, "Listen, I have the money to pay for it. If it isn't enough, I will get the rest. Just tell me how much it costs." The pharmacist changed his attitude. He stooped down and he asked the little girl, "What kind of a miracle does your brother need?" Tess replied, "I don't know. All I know is that he's really sick and my daddy says that he needs a miracle. So I came here to buy one." The price of a miracle. Calm, confidence, and courage without conflict. What is it that you need to step into? What is it that you need to put your attention on and to step into that calm confidence of knowingness? Forgetting what you don't know, forgetting what you can't do. Little Tess didn't know all that she didn't know. All she knew is that she wanted something and she was going to get it. Can you approach today? Can you approach this week with that same calm confidence and courage without conflict? Use your oils. They'll help you. They'll help you. Have an amazing, amazing day. And remember that if this is helpful to you, press subscribe and then share it with somebody else who it might be helpful for. Thank you so much for joining me. Monday Morning Mindset. Have a wonderful day today. Bye for now.